Hey, what's good everybody? It's your boy Krypts here. We're back with another video, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the new weapon banner that will be dropping when the Venti banner is out. The Elegy for the End bow. So if you guys didn't know, this is a new weapon that has been released in Genshin Impact, and it's the quote-unquote Venti bow. It's meant for Venti apparently. So we're going to be talking about the Elegy for the End, and also the other weapon, the Skyward Blade. And kind of going through if you should summon for this banner or not. I know a lot of people have been complaining about weapon banners, especially the Staff of Homa one, where a lot of people actually got the Wolf's Gravestone so many times that it took them a while to get the Staff of Homa. I know a lot of people spent a lot of money on that weapon banner, and it took them a while to get the Staff of Homa. I know weapon banners need to be fixed. Hopefully it is fixed in the future, but for now I'm fairly sure it is still the same weapon banner that we will always get. The 50-50 and then obviously another 50-50 for the feature weapons. So we're going to talk about the two weapons that are featured in this banner, if you should summon or not. So let's get right into it. Alright, so we got the Elegy for the End, the featured bow in the weapon banner, and the kind of the spotlight of the weapon banner. So this is the new weapon that has been released in Genshin Impact. It is meant for Venti himself. So we'll see if this bow is actually good for Venti himself. So as you can see, the secondary stat is an energy recharge, which is not too bad. It's also not that great. Honestly, I really did wish that secondary stat, if it was meant for Venti, I really wish that was Elemental Mastery. I feel like I don't really need energy recharge for Venti because, the substats I get for Venti, I get his ultimate very quickly, like pretty quickly, especially if I pair Venti up with Zhao or Sucrose. I get that ultimate very quickly. Before it's even, the cooldown's even over, I already got the ultimate, right? So I don't think I really want energy recharge. I wish it was Elemental Mastery or maybe attack percentage. One of those two would have been fine with me. But we're gonna have to live through with energy recharge. So for the passive, obviously, this is the main part. So a part of the Millennial movement that wanders amidst the winds increases Elemental Mastery by 60. That's already a great sign. When the elemental skills or elemental bursts of the character wielding this weapon hit opponents, that character gains a Sigil of Remembrance. This effect can be triggered once every 0.2 seconds and can be triggered even if said character is not on the field. When you possess 4 of these sigils, all of them will consume and all nearby party's member will obtain this Millennial Movement Farewell Song effect for 12 seconds. With this, it increases your elemental mastery by 100 and increases attack by 20%. Once this effect is triggered, you will not gain Sigils of Remembrance for 20 seconds of the many effects. The Millennial Movement buffs of the same type will not stack. Just looking at the passive itself, it's a pretty broken weapon. It really is. Obviously, the Millennial Movement, you're going to get the increase of the Elemental Mastery by 60. Plus, I don't know how this works. The Farewell Song, if you can see where my mouse is, around this area, increases elemental mastery by 100, increases attack by 20%. So does that mean this works for Venti himself? I assume this actually works with Venti himself. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this actually does work with Venti. So including your party members and Venti himself, you're gonna increase elemental mastery of 100 and also a 20% attack. This is refinement rank 1. Imagine like max refinement of this weapon. Like, it's gonna be pretty broken, honestly. So this weapon is a very good weapon. It definitely is a very good weapon for Venti, and as you all know, Venti is mainly a support character. So obviously having a weapon like this will definitely help your team even do more damage. And you already know how broken Venti's ultimate is, right? And even his E is really good. You know how broken that is. All of you guys know that by now. And just having this weapon's passive working with Venti is pretty broken. It really is. So obviously you're gonna have a higher base attack too than 4-star and 3-star weapons, right? And you also get energy recharge up to 55.1%, which is pretty decent. So really on substats, you can really focus on elemental mastery, crit rate, crit damage, attack percentage, all that sort, right? Obviously I will be doing a Venti build probably after this video. There will be a Venti build coming out on my channel, so make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so that you can look forward to that. But like I said, this weapon is actually really broken. I think it's a really good weapon, honestly. I really do think it's a really good weapon. I rock the stringless with Venti, and honestly that weapon is really broken in itself. It does a lot of damage with Venti, so that one is not too bad either. But obviously this is kind of a step forward, compared to all the 4-star weapons and all that sort, right? So as you can see, the refinement levels, obviously max refinement very difficult to get, but if you do get it, elemental mastery increased by 200, 120, and attack by 40%. So yeah, this is pretty broken, you know, numbers, and your team will be doing a lot of damage for sure, especially since this is a support weapon for your team and also helps Venti himself. It's a really good weapon, so I really do think this weapon is worth summoning for if you want a 5-star weapon for Venti. If you don't have the string list, or you know, there's many options with Venti. That's the thing. You can run 4-star weapons. I mean, a lot of people have been running 4-star weapons with Venti for the longest times, right? I don't really think people are running 5-star weapons on Venti, so I really do think that if you do have good 4-star weapons, don't summon for it. You know, save your money. Or if you really want to go whale mode, and you think this is a good weapon to go for it, then yeah, for sure, I think this is a very good weapon to go for Venti. It's pretty broken, so there's that. And then the other feature weapon that I'm pretty sure no one wants to get when we're summoning for that weapon banner is the Skyward Blade. I won't go into this too deeply because obviously it's been in the game for a while, so I'm pretty sure most of y'all know how it works. So basically you get energy recharge as a secondary stat, crit rate is increased by 4%, gain Sky Precinct Might upon using an elemental burst, increases movement speed by 10%, increases attack speed by 10%, and normal and charge attacks hits deals additional damage equal to 20% of attack. And this lasts for 12 seconds. So honestly, out of all the Skyward weapon, I think this is one of the worst ones compared to, let's say, the Skyward Harp or the Skyward Spine. I don't really know any characters that really use the Skyward Blade and that can, you know, make use of it, right? Maybe Albedo. I'm trying to think of a sword user, Albedo maybe, or it could be good on Bennett, but like, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many other 4-star options that you really don't want to get the Skyward Blade if you're gonna summon for the Elegy bow, right? So I don't think this is a blade you're gonna be using, and I don't think it's a blade you want if you're summoning for the weapon banner. So obviously it's gonna be a huge risk because you know how weapon banner works, 50-50 for the featured weapon. So you might get the Skyward Blade before you get the Elegy bow, right? So there's that. All in all, I didn't really want to make this video too long because it's pretty straightforward. You know, you're kind of summoning for the Elegy for the end, not really the Skyward Blade. Unless you really do want the Skyward Blade, then yeah, for sure go for this bow because it's kind of a win-win situation for you because you don't mind if you get any of the weapons. But obviously, weapon banners are been pretty, you know, it's been a problem. You know, it's been a problem, and I hope they fix it. You know, I think a good solution is if you get the featured 50-50, you know how like you get 50-50 if you get the feature weapons or the other weapons of the general pool. I feel like you should be able, you know, to choose between the feature weapons, you know what I mean? I think that's a really good solution. I know a lot of gacha games that do that, so I think that's a good solution for the weapon banner. So let's say you get the 50-50 of the feature weapons, and you know, you get a choice between the 2 feature weapons, right? You get to choose one, you know, you get to choose yourself, right? I think that's a very good situation and a very good solution. So hopefully they somehow fix the weapon banner. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but I think that my solution is probably the best solution, and it's probably the easiest one, right? So all in all, if in my opinion, if you should summon on this weapon banner, if you're summoning for Venti or you need a weapon for Venti, yes, summon for this banner. It's really good. Obviously, you're gonna have to get lucky because if you get the Skyward Blade, well, be ready to feel the pain because you probably will get the Skyward Blade before the Elegy for the end, knowing the weapon banner luck of everyone's in the Genshin Impact community, right? So there's that. Anyways, appreciate the support so far. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Really do appreciate that. You know, the support's been amazing, so let's keep that up. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button down below. It takes 1 second of your time. Appreciate that as well. Y'all know the drill. Hit that bell notification, notifies you when I put up a video. That's gonna be it for me. Peace.